Oh, I'm not ready. We're broadcasting, but I don't really give two craps.
What?
Do you?
No, no, I don't. That's fine.
Um, this event has started. Let everybody know. So let's both jump on Facebook as we're
Absolutely.
getting ready to start
No,
this
I've
shindig.
I've heard about this Facebook thing. Is that still around?
Um, at this point, it is. Uh,
I I've heard that people are like on there doing things. I'm not really sure what they're doing, but I've heard about it.
yeah. Um, so I'm trying to go live now. Really? Whoops, we are.
Oh no! Whoops! Whoops! We're so live.
Oops. We are live. Just me and Brett. Smiley face. Click here to join us. Learn how to spell click.
What?
I was never in a click, so that's why I don't know how to spell
That's you know what? Fair enough. I get that. I
You know?
totally get that.
it. Hey, you posted two things on my page that we'll get to, but I haven't even looked at, and I'll do it a different
Oh,
kind of a way.
trust me, I've got a couple of things I want to talk about tonight. And we have the no show tonight. Are we doing a
Yeah.
no show?
Yeah.
We're doing a no show, no show.
You know where I got that from, right?
Oh hell yeah! I totally got that. I was loving it. It's like the no show, no show.
Yeah.
So I mean, people may no show, and we're not going to have a show. So
Yeah.
is that like a rap thing? I think I did something with like a little Eminem. It's like gonna be a no show with the no show, and we're gonna have a no show.
Okay.
I don't know. I was just pulling that out there.
Pulling it
Thought
out
it
of
might
pulling it out of your rear end.
We don't know where
Um,
that's from. All right.
So I'm taking us up. Yeah.
Oh, look at the hat!
Yeah.
Look at the hat! Where did you get? Oh, come on now. Hold on now.
I had it made.
Is that a layover? Is that a layover on the that? Okay, wait a minute. That's actually a real hat, right?
Yeah. Hold on, let me turn
No,
this.
I
one
love
down.
it. That is great.
Yeah.
For some
What
reason,
Well, what it is I was at, I don't know where, Universal Studios, let's say.
oh, that yeah.
And they've
You know
got
what?
those like kiosks, and the guy sitting there, instead of tagging a building or whatever, he started a business. He tagged shirts and hats, and so I had him do from the 503, the Blast, but just to prove that they used to tag buildings and stuff and didn't go to school, I wrote on there exactly the Blast exclamation point, and then I said the words, the exclamation point, I'm quoting now, is in the logo, so it's important that it's there.
Right. Yeah. Well, there it
Yeah.
is. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
So
he tried. He tried.
not the bill. The bill was all black. This was all white. And I'm like, and then the rest was black. And I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, I really hate that hat, but I really like yours. It's all black. He goes, watch. So after I said, by the way, the explanation point's not there, could you add one? He goes, well, it wouldn't look really good because the Blast and the 503 is the white from the hat. So you can't go back.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Put it,
so
put it back.
he screwed up, but he told you the right thing to do at the end of it.
Yeah,
there
that's
was
it's
that.
all good. And then
Oh, sorry. Excuse me.
getting there. Well,
Oh
yeah.
no, my. I've got the allergies. I have the allergies.
Dude. Oh, let me take the blue off me so it goes on YouTube. And the other thing that I just made is I made a coffee mug with the four of our mugs on it, and I got the picture of the chimp, the embarrassed chimp.
The mug on the mug?
Yeah, and us, and then it also says the blast.
That is beautiful.
Yeah. So I mean,
love
if you guys want one, you could order one, but
anybody can order one. You know what? Buy 5 pounds of coffee or whatever it is, a pound of coffee, and get a free mug.
Actually, we have a new sponsor tonight, and it's a coffee brand.
Is it? Is it a coffee brand? It's not
Rock Solid.
Rock Solid. I've heard of Rock Solid, and you know what? I have heard that it's a great, great, great coffee bean.
Yes. So you do listen to me.
Of course.
So
there is that.
I heard that there's something special going on at your house.
Well, I just wanted to point out to you, you had mentioned to me, I said to you a couple of weeks ago that I was drinking during the show one night, and you had pointed out to me that I probably shouldn't drink during the show, and I just do a better job. I come across better, and it's not that I screwed anything up, but I mean you were very congenial with that, but I just wanted you to know tonight.
I'm more comfortable with you when you're not drinking. You kind of scare me when you're drinking.
I get that, but I wanted you to know tonight that instead of consuming alcohol, I was going to drink the apple juice that you gave me that day when we were out there for lunch.
Yeah.
And so, because I'm not consuming alcohol.
Yeah.
And by the way, the doctor told me, he said, just stay away from it because what we've seen with your liver right now, you don't want to drink any alcohol because it could kill you. So I took the apple cider that you gave me the other day when we were having lunch, and I just wanted you to know that, this is what I'm doing tonight is just having some juice, and I wanted everybody to know that I'm okay with the juice.
Well, wait, is that actual real juice, or is that the apple pie moonshine that I gave you?
Well, it's the stuff you gave me.
Dude, you fell off the wagon.
What do you mean by moonshine?
You fell off the wagon. This is
this is like apple cider, right?
This is what I mean by moonshine.
What? Oh, good Lord! No wonder I don't feel.
And I'm not an alcoholic, so I can drink.
Oh, that stuff is just I don't know what this is, but I was gonna have my daughter on the show tonight, but I gave her the first half of this bottle. She's sleeping. I don't know what's going on. I'm not sure what's.
At least she won't be taking up. What do you call that?
Airtime?
Yeah, sure. No,
whenever you want to go.
Your internet access. When it slows down your show. What do you call that?
Bandwidth.
Bandwidth.
Whatever. Bandwidth. There you go. There you go.
I'm not doing the 1-800 number tonight either because here's why we're having a no show. Okay, I spent the whole
no show.
So I spent the whole week starting last Saturday. Yep. We got up at 3:30 in the morning. We were blessed to be able to go on this Make-A-Wish trip. And when I say blessed, we were also not. I mean, you don't want a kid to qualify for that, right?
No, of course not.
So how do you say you're blessed? But we went.
That's a very good point, by the way. That's a very good point.
Yeah. So I was having some emotional up and downs about it. So anyways, we got up at 3:30 in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. And then a limo pulled up at 4:30 in the morning, which is kind of cool. Took us to the airport, and then we got to bed by probably 11:30 or midnight, and then we were up early in the morning, and then the whole week it was like that. So then we got up again at 3:30 in the morning, got to the airport in Orlando, and I made for my first post. Remember, I said, "Hey, I'm going FBD." I made that up. Facebook Dark, right?
I like FBD though. That was actually pretty good. That was
Yeah, I
actually
did.
really good.
So I come off FBD and made up the thing, and I stayed off Facebook the whole week. Now
You
I'm not.
you you did very well, by the way. You did very, very well. I will say this: I
Yeah.
did not think that you would come close to staying away as much as you did.
I
I'm
did
proud.
the
I'm
whole
proud.
week.
I'm proud.
Yeah, and I'm not going to lie. I've got that. I had that new phone, the HTC One M8. So I had set it up, and I didn't know how to not have the Facebook post come through. So I kept hearing ding, ding. I'm like, "Fuck, all these people are posting stuff, and it was surprisingly easy to not respond because I just glanced at them. And normally, you know me. I mean, there's an easy hook. If somebody posts something, I'm gonna respond back.
Oh,
So
you wanted to.
yeah, but actually I was having such a good time and focused on Raquel and everything that I was cool. I didn't post anything. And then when I got to the Orlando airport, sleep deprived, I posted something that made it sound a little negative, like I had not the best of attitude, which is easy for me to do. You know that. Um, and Lisa got pretty upset with me that she saw that on there, and came in the room and see this black curtain behind me.
Yeah.
Well, there was also my green background and everything else on there, the American flags. She kind of grabbed it and flung it.
Where's all your hats? That's true.
She tore my room apart, my office, because she was upset.
Wow, really? She went there?
Oh man, she was not happy that I came across negative.
Don't tell her I said this, but man,
we've already talked about it. I know.
All right, I'm just, I'm not saying, I'm not judging.
Hey, so anyways, long story short, I was wrong when I read that. I had no reason to be negative at all.
I was wrong.
And I came across that way, so I deleted the post. And then I just put a happy post on about a half hour ago.
And you did. And
yeah. It's a happy post.
Happy post. I love the happy post. You know what? And anybody who has to answer to an evil woman, well, there you go. I'm just saying.
Not go there.
Put up a happy post every now and then. Come on, make the wife happy. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get on to some topics.
I
don't have topics. It's a no-show.
It's a no-show. This is going to be good. Hey, listen, I will say this. One thing I saw earlier was one of my favorite quotes ever. It was, you know what? As a woman, if you clip my wings, that's fine. I'm going to continue flying on my broomstick. And I was like, yes, that is so true.
Dude, that's funny.
That's beautiful, too. And that's kind of what we were just talking about.
Dude, what? I could put my glasses on. 33 level Mason. Dude, you cracked me up. That's funny.
Well, I know some stuff. I could tell you whether that's true or not, but then I would have to kill you. So.
Yeah, I know. Hey,
maybe I am, maybe I'm not. You don't know. You don't know.
The guy, I had so much stuff posted ready to go for the show today, and I had it all across the top of my computer. I had all the windows open. I'm ready to start downloading them, put them all in the show. And somehow, I don't know what I did, but I accidentally pushed the only X you shouldn't push. They all went away. And I'm like, holy. Okay, so we're going to have a no-show because I'm not redoing it.
It was a production nightmare just happened, is what you're saying.
Yeah, if I gave two craps, then it would have been a nightmare, but now...
But see, here's the thing, is that, you know what, we could do a show with topics, we could do a show without topics. You know what's going to happen? It's going to kind of wind up being the same show.
Right.
We can come up with stuff. It'll be all right.
One of the things that was kind of interesting on there was Lear, the guy who invented Learjet. Okay, his son is a oh God, I don't know. He's a retired CIA agent and a retired pilot and all that. And he testified. This is the thing. I don't know how long ago he testified. It made it sound like it was recently. Probably not though. But he testified that there were no planes that hit the towers, twin towers, and none. And it was something they did, illusion, whatever it was. But he gave all the reasons specifically why. Number one, to go 1,000 feet in the air, trajectory from that airport, you could not have been going 560 miles an hour at 1,000 feet. And
Right.
the engines would have like dropped. And because of something they call telescoping, as soon as the front of that plane hit the first bar on there on the building, it would have telescoped, and the back wing, vertical and horizontal, would have twisted and broke off.
Of course.
There would have been parts of that plane around. So I mean, I know it's old, but it came out.
No.
I was reading it today.
You know what, though? I am glad we are finally touching on this subject, because I have spent hours and hours and hours, and I'll tell you what, I will take my time to go back through my hard drives. I will pull out all of the information that I've put together. I did a little video years ago, and trust me, it was no loose change. It was not a movie. It was no documentary that was going to change the world. There was nothing like that involved. But I will say this.
You can't even do a Google Plus show without me.
I know. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
I know it's not like a movie or anything.
And listen, if I'm going to convince people that 9/11 was a total fake, you know, I can't even get two guys, one from Canada, one from California, to come on with me to do a show.
Right.
I can't convince anybody if I can't do that. I mean, I got nothing. I've got nothing.
It's about time we talk about it. It's been 13 years now, so.
I know. Maybe we should bring it up.
Yeah.
Listen, I will say this. One thing I did do, and it was one of the little videos that I put together, was I took a picture of the Pentagon, or the Pentagon. Well, the Pentagon was one of them, but let's do the two towers first. It was a shot. It was like an archival shot of the Twin Towers.
Right.
And I said, okay, if you understand where the planes hit, they hit, and I drew little arrows and I showed their trajectory and all that stuff, and said they hit here and they hit here, and I said, so if you look at the tops of the buildings, which is where they hit the tops of the buildings. Well, if the fire,
okay, go ahead.
They hit the very, very. I mean, we are talking the. If you were to take the entirety of the building from the basement all the way up to the top,
okay,
they hit the upper fifth of the building. That's a fact. They hit the upper fifth of each building. Now, that being said, if the fire was so hot that it melted the inner cores and all that stuff, it would have melted the inner cores at the top where they first hit first. But that's not what happened, because if that would have happened like the way they said it did, the tops of the buildings would have collapsed off first. They would have tipped, because the planes didn't hit dead center. They clipped They clipped two corners of the building.
Well, I mean, yeah, it depends on what you're watching, but this guy said that you would have had to have been such a precision, skilled pilot to be able to hit that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And for that, I mean, anyways. So
well, there's a whole bunch of stuff when you get into the Pentagon too that's just it doesn't work, because if a plane would have come down and hit the Pentagon the way that they said it did, it would have knocked over a whole bunch of light posts that were still standing, all that stuff. Anyway, it doesn't even matter, because nobody's ever going to actually know.
Yeah, we'll know when we die and go to heaven, and Jesus will reveal all.
Well, of course, because you know what? You know what's going to happen is, what if Jesus was involved? I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there.
Where's GP?
I don't know.
Where's GP when we?
I know. Where is GP when we need him?
You know what I was trying to do real quick was I'm sure that Drinking with Bob has put up a video, so I'm looking for that real quick just to see if there's anything new. because I do have a couple of cool ones. No, he hasn't. So screw this guy, right? Okay. So what I'm gonna put on something that I like. This is so funny. This just came out today. I think it came out today. Here, I'm gonna turn the speakers up. You gotta watch this. This kid. Did you see the kid at the baseball game? With hold on. Let me go to this.
I was gonna do which kid it was.
They called this kid as
what baseball game was it?
He's a freaking brilliant genius. Watch this kid. All right, I'm going to turn up the volume here. You'll love this, Brett. You'll love this. Here it goes. It's called the old switcheroo.
Watch what this kid does at the Rangers ball game in Arlington.
I'm going to play it over again,
Coach
too.
flips him the foul ball in the glove, right? Catches it. He's like, hey, I got it. Now watch him spot the girl behind him. Hey, lady, you want the ball I just got? There you go.
Now watch again. Watch again.
He's got the in his glove still. Watch what this kid does at the Rangers ball game.
Watch his right hand.
The coach flips him the foul ball in the glove, right? Catches it.
He's got a ball in his right hand.
Spot the girl behind him. Hey, lady, you want the ball I just got?
Ah!
There you go.
Classic.
That is awesome. No, and I saw that. You're right. Now I know.
Isn't that classic?
No, that is absolutely beautiful. And by the way, she was so happy to look at her. That kid is going to have one hot wife someday.
Yeah. Now, first of all, that kid was about 12 years old, and she must have been about 21 or something.
No, that girl was 32 minimum.
Okay.
Minimum.
Right. It's a kid after my own heart. It reminds me of when I was about 14 or 15.
Yep. Oh yeah.
And I'm not lying. Hey,
I'm a MILF kind of guy. So, anyway.
Go ahead.
No, I'm not.
Oh, because when we went to Disneyland, we got all the characters and stuff. It was pretty awesome. We saw all of them. They were all there. Yeah. All right. So there is.
So it's Obama and his children.
Yeah, there is a serious topic, kind of serious, and we'll talk about this. Bring back our girls. Okay, she now, because it's backfired so bad, and she doesn't want to come back on hubby. Mooch is claiming, well, maybe she did, that she just took it upon herself to go to social Twitter and try to ask the terrorists to please bring back our girls. Here's one that I'm wondering about. Why doesn't anybody bring back our Marine? Do you know which one I'm talking about? This one. 9/11 tapes were released of the U.S. Marine who was jailed in Mexico. Bolster his case that he accidentally crossed the border. This guy, this Marine, here's this. I'm going to read you the story. I didn't break it all up into pieces. A newly released 911 recording of a former U.S. Marine sergeant to a dispatcher in San Diego area bolsters his story. He says, "Hi, I'm having." Okay, he's right here. "Hi, I'm having a little bit of an emergency here." He told the 911 dispatcher, "I'm at the border of Mexico right now. My problem is I crossed the border by accident and have 3 guns in my truck, and they're trying to take my guns from me. Unfortunately, you're on Mexican soil." So the dispatcher asked him again, "Are you sure?" He said, Tumarusu said over the phone that he tried to find the turnaround point to avoid crossing into Mexico. But the dispatcher responded that he must have missed that lane. "Unfortunately, you're on Mexican soil. There's nothing we can do. I apologize." He thanks her and hangs up. Okay. All it takes, one phone call by Obama, one phone call, send him home. And he's home. Could have done that freaking weeks ago, right?
Absolutely.
He's the most powerful man on earth, right? Supposedly.
Well, yes, of course he is. Most powerful puppet.
He is the commander in chief. That is his soldier right there. That's not, besides being somebody's son, that is his soldier.
You know, it occurs to me.
To him to pick up the. Didn't he say at the last State of the Union, "I got a pen and a phone"? Yeah, to go around Congress when they cheered him that he was gonna go around and now pick up the phone and get our Marine back.
It occurs to me that you have one really easy opportunity to save a life as opposed to just forget about one or to condemn one with your actions. So therefore, I mean, why not just be like, "Hey, Mexico, hi, yeah, it's it really is, no, it's me, yeah, okay, shut up, all right, no, the guy that came across the board, yeah, no, just let him go,
Right.
We'll ignore the border longer if you do. Okay, fair enough, thanks, we'll see him soon, thank you, bye-bye."
Exactly.
And then just hang up. Just hang up, and then we're good. We got the soldier back, and Mexico gets to invade the United States even more. And you know what? We have something to trade there, and we aren't doing it. And we should.
Absolutely.
We should be. I'm just saying. I'm throwing that out there.
Okay, I'm putting up a story that you posted on my Facebook page earlier today.
Oh yes, yes.
We're going to do a couple of these. I have not even looked at them, to be honest with you. Like I said, for anybody watching, we're having a no-show show, which means
a no-show show.
I have. Let's look at the topics. Let's go with the topics, Bob. What do we have on the topics? Oh, we have nothing.
What? There's no topics.
No, there they are, right there.
Can we talk about Walmart?
Yeah, okay, so let's go to that.
I'm just saying, let's talk about Walmart.
Wow. That's how much I did not plan. Normally when I switch over to
that sounded good.
Yeah, there's some technical.
That sounded some technical difficulties. There we go. All right.
What the hell do you have? Food stamps?
Well, no, we're going to talk about we're going to talk about that later. Let's talk about your topic first.
Okay. Since I'm in Portland and you're close to Portland,
well, of course.
You're in the armpit of Oregon.
Well, I'm in the asshole of Portland. Sorry.
Walmart and Portland, Oregon don't mix. Really? Portland Business Journal reports that on Thursday, Portland city officials announced it will not be making any more investments in the world's largest retailer, and that the first of the city's Walmart holdings had expired. Do you know how bad news that would be for Portland if Walmart decided just to close up all their stores and leave?
Absolutely.
A lot of jobs gone, a lot of taxes gone.
I'm gonna have an alternate opinion to this story because
I'm gonna read what off the internet the story because like I said I didn't cut and paste and post like I normally do. So Portland Business Journal. Okay, Oregon's Coin TV reports that the investment pullback came after Portland leaders. That's a oxymoron. Determined the mega retailer is not a socially responsible company. Really? Yeah. Are they not paying at least the minimum wage of $10 an hour or whatever? I wonder if do they pay less than McDonald's?
This is where I lose it, and we're going to get into this.
Portland had about $36 million invested in Walmart, or about 3% of the city's investment portfolio. This is what I think eventually is going to happen to Sysco Foods too. To be honest with you, I think people eventually, if they pull out, dude, they're screwed. Anyways, so the city announced Thursday that it would be free of all remaining holdings by 2016. The move was preceded by Portland's adoption of socially responsible investment protocol. Gosh, I can't even hardly read this. They make me want to puke. Walmart is reportedly, now our other co-host who may or may not ever show up, GP would like this because he hates Walmart. Walmart is, so does my brother, so does a lot of people. Walmart is reportedly reportedly still intending to expand in the Portland area, but falling out of good graces with City of Roses is just the latest blow to the corporate giant. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, go.
Well, here's my thing. Since when did a government entity, such as a city government, county government, a state government, a federal government, when did they decide what was moral and what was immoral? That's actually what this is based off of. Because if you read the article, what it's basically saying is, we're pulling out because we do not think that Walmart is socially acceptable. Now, we're talking about a state, our state, Oregon, that has one of the highest minimum wages. It's above the federal. I mean, we're already paying, what, almost $10 an hour?
Right.
So people in this state that work for Walmart are doing far better than people, say, in Idaho that have a lower minimum wage. I mean, it's like, wait a minute, why wouldn't we want to keep Walmarts around and make Walmart pay more? Oh, because they're not paying enough?
Right.
It doesn't make any sense to me. And I have an idea. Let's close all the Walmarts. Let's just kick them all out. All of them, gone. You guys suck. We hate you. Get out. Get out,
right.
All of you. Oh, crap. That's thousands of lost jobs. Now
tens of thousands, a million.
Now you're making $0.
Right.
Oh, wait a minute. That's fine, though, because you can just go on to Obamacare and you can get on to public assistance, and no, that's fine. That's fine. And by the way, the mom and the pops, they'll pick up the slack. Oh no, wait. They're actually already out of business because you guys existed.
Yeah. Do you know how many people Walmart employs, approximately?
Oh shoot! If we kept it to the state of Oregon, I mean, I would say it's probably in the
1.4 million, almost 1.5 million people. 1% of America is employed by Walmart.
And why not? And why not?
That does not include all of the trucking companies, truck drivers.
Right.
All of that.
All of the distribution, all of the manufacturing, and you can say they're just selling Chinese products. Doesn't matter. You know, there's some U.S. products in there too, and the mix is probably somewhat equitable. And I will say this. They still are hiring people in the United States to distribute the products, which is huge. And, here's the thing. They're not taking care of the Walmart family. Oh, they're the greediest people ever. Really? That's how we're going to look at it?
Do you know Lisa used to work for Macy's for Christmas time, right? She said that almost all of the products at Macy's say made in China. And Chinese people would come in and go, no, I don't want to buy that. Do you have anything made in America? So
I know better.
Where's all these people protesting Walmart or Macy's?
Right, exactly. Well, I heard a quote a long time ago. I said, whenever they open a Walmart, there's nothing but protests. Whenever they open a Costco, there's nothing but celebration. And I've never really understood that, because if you walk into a Costco and wander around and you walk into a Walmart thereafter, are you really seeing anything that's truly different? It's a box store, and by definition it's a big square with a high ceiling that has everything under the sun in it, and is generally cheaper than if you go around to smaller stores to buy it.
Right.
But you got to buy 20 of them. Now, the beauty of Walmart is you don't have to buy 20 of them. You only have to buy 10 of them. And you'll save money.
Right.
Anyway, I don't understand the distaste for something. Or the, you know what? If you don't like Walmart, that's fine. Don't go there, and we're seeing that. But I honestly, I do think it's an uninformed populace that is disliking the company. I don't.
Okay. Let's move on.
Okay. Let's move on. That's fine. I can.
How do you like that? Let's move on.
That's good.
I freaking cannot. Oh, I know what I need to do. Let's do this. Go back to this?
I know this topic. I may have had something to do with this.
Yes, you did. So
Well,
let's go
I
like
might
this. Here's the deal. Sorry, folks. We don't have GP around. Well, hold on. We do have GP around.
Hey, Greg, what's up, buddy? Oh, look at your wife and the hat and the thing and the deal and all that. Oh,
Yeah.
man. That is one gorgeous couple. I will say that. I will say it is a gorgeous couple right there.
You know, so it's so hard. Oh man, I want to bust him so bad right now. How do you say that? I want to make fun of him. But he's standing there in a frickin' survivor. How do you make fun of somebody that says they're a survivor of cancer? He's sitting there with a bottled water and those goofy dad shorts. How do you do that to somebody?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now. Do you not think that his woman right there would look great pregnant?
I don't know if he's working on that or not.
Well, I've heard.
That's why.
I've heard that maybe they are. I don't know. I'm just.
When was the last time you? Oh, working on it?
I'm just saying. I've heard that maybe they're working on it. I'm not saying they. Yeah,
that may be why he skipped the show 2 weeks in a row.
Ooh, I never thought about that. I never thought about that, but you're right.
Yeah.
Never
you know
thought
where she's
about that.
from? She's, I believe, from Argentina.
What?
She came to visit with GP one time about 2 years ago, and she sang to Raquel in Spanish. It was so cute.
Did she? Oh, that is just awesome.
So cute.
You know what? Why wouldn't you like that girl? She seems like a nice sort.
Well, to put up with GP, you know what this reminds me of?
Well,
it looks to me like they were at the Kentucky Derby.
It does, doesn't it?
Right, because they've all got those hats and everything.
No, you know what that is right there? That's not a bottled water. That's a mint julep.
Yeah, exactly. You like her thing right there says caregiver, and he's a survivor.
Well, there you go. Oh, I see it now. Look at that.
I just want to make fun of him so bad, and I can't. So what we can, because it's a cancer thing, you know, they make fun of somebody with cancer.
Oh no! You should make fun. Because, well, I think so. I mean, in this case, it's like if he wants to come on and defend himself, let him come on and defend himself.
Oh, now you're throwing down. Is that a challenge? Is that like a bet?
Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't know where GP's at, but if he's listening right now, come on, bro. Let's go. Let's go. Get it on.
We know. Do you know why Andrew's not here?
Well, I kind of know why Andrew's not here. I mean, he's claiming he has some sort of a job or something that, the time difference does not allow him to be here. Whatever. Whatever. Yeah, whatever. Oh, he has a job. That's a job. This is a job. This is a job.
If he would start talking on the show, maybe people would start advertising that we could make money, and then, whatever. All right, so let's go to this topic that you wanted to talk about. Oh,
I do.
Wait. This came off my Facebook page today.
Would love to talk about this.
Would love to. Arable. Did I say that right?
Yeah. Arable land.
Okay.
Right.
So I went like this, and I went to Wikipedia. Get him frick off our show.
And we found Greg, so that's good.
Wait. There it is. Get him off our freaking show. And so then I went like this, and I can't even read it. It says arable land in geography and agriculture, arable land from whatever. So you just tell us what the hell it is.
It's from Latin errare, to plow, or to farm, is to plowed or tilled regularly, generally under a system of crop rotation. So arable farmland is what every acre of food-producing ground exists in the world. That's what arable farmland is, or arable land.
Okay. So is that considered a no-till process, or is that something totally different?
Oh, no. It's absolutely no. It's the working of the available lands to grow food.
Okay. So everywhere that could grow food is called an arable land.
Of course, yes, exactly.
Okay.
Now that land, arable land, may exist artificially, and therein lies part of this conversation. But
you know that we just left for a week and got back. We were down in Florida, right?
Of course.
And so I left a piece of pizza out, and apparently there was some growing on the pizza. Would that be arable land?
Well,
I'm just shit.
I mean, to that bacteria, yes, I would say yes. So
Okay.
arable farmland, though, is let's just say it's 1 acre of land that produces food in general. Okay.
Right.
And it produces some sort of food. Now, maybe the arable farmland may produce, say, corn for ethanol. Well, that's not food for people, but it's still arable farmland. We're growing a crop that could produce food for people. So
Right.
if you bring all of that in, and you add it all up, and you say this is how much land we currently have. And by the way, some of this land is false. When I say false, it's in the sense that it's irrigated land, it's man-made growing regions. In other words, there are plenty of places in, say, desert regions that have huge crops that come out every year, but that's because of the irrigation.
Right.
That's still arable farmland. So let's consider, even though it's man-made, it's still arable farmland.
Okay. So can I interject something?
Absolutely.
1 second. You promise you won't get your feelings hurt?
I will not.
Okay. Why the hell are we talking about this?
Well,
why you wanted to talk about it today? Like,
are you setting me up?
No, I'm serious.
Are you setting me up? Because there's a reason why I put this up on your page to talk about.
I want to hear it.
Well,
now that you told me what arable lands are, and I'm thoroughly understand it.
Okay. So do you know what GMOs are?
Yeah.
Genetically
modified food starch.
Well, what does GMO stand for? Let me ask you that.
Genetically modified organisms.
Organisms, correct. And if you really think about it...
Do you know what GFI stands for? Never mind, go ahead.
God gives information.
Yes.
Oh.
God. Go ahead. God finds him. Never mind. Go ahead.
Anyway, GMO. What does GMO do? It takes 1 acre of land, and it takes the ability to produce a certain amount of food on that land, and it triples it. Okay.
Whoa, wait a minute. You're going to support GMOs here.
Oh no! I'm not going to support GMOs. Okay. What I will support through my argument is we need to kill human beings. Now go with me here, because I don't think we should genetically modify crops. I don't. I think man messing around. Listen, we've messed around with crude oil. We've messed around with tomatoes. I mean, tomatoes were like a purple, sort of an odd-shaped fruit at one point, but we've turned those into this big red, this big red round orb that we love, and we put it on everything. Now, we modified that. We've modified crude. We've modified so many things in our world.
Yeah.
We have drugs in our world that are man-made, and we talk about those every day.
Yeah.
We have drugs that help us with our erectile dysfunction. We have drugs that help us with cancer.
We have drugs that help us get lucky.
Yes.
If we get rid of that,
we have drugs that make women like us more.
If we get rid of that erectile dysfunction, This
If
moonshine
only.
will come in handy.
Hold on.
Come in handy.
Ah! I'm trying to chub up right now.
You're trying to get it out of the zipper. So I just posted on Facebook that Brett Harris is supporting
Thank you. That is fantastic.
Brett Harris is supporting GMOs by saying that we need to kill human beings.
Yes.
Listen and comment.
Yes.
But I get it. I get it. We have we're also doing that by way of abortion. We've killed a whole generation of people, 50 million people in the last 40 years.
We have two choices in this world. We either find a way to make arable farmland produce more food, or we find a way to kill off more human beings.
The third thing.
And do you know what my solution is?
Go ahead.
If you read what I wrote, my solution is this: labeling. Labeling. It's that simple. If you label.
People don't read.
Now hold on.
I didn't read what you wrote. Why is somebody going to read a freaking label?
Actually, you're proving my point. Labeling of products to say they are GMO modified or non-GMO modified.
It labels the side of packs of cigarettes and people still smoke.
Which do you think is more expensive than the other? GMO or non-GMO? Organic, non-organic. I mean, come on. We know right now that organics cost way more in the marketplace than non-organics. We know that GMO or non-GMO will cost way more. Non-GMO will cost way more than GMO. And so here's the thing. Those that can afford non-GMO will buy it, and they will stay healthy and safe and protected, and they will live longer lives. And the poor people, the useless people that can't afford GMO or non-GMO, I should say,
right?
They will eat GMO foods and die so early, and they will be gone, which will solve the problem in and of itself. The problem is that there are too many people that can't afford non-GMO foods. That's what it is.
All right, where is it here? I'm going to give you the third option right here.
What is the third option?
The third option is...
Oh, is it Jesus? And the fish?
Trust in Jesus to take care of the food.
Now, wait a minute. Did he not turn like 4 fish into like 5,000 fish or something like that?
They fed 5,000 people, Brett.
I know. I didn't think about that. Now, hold on here.
Few loaves of bread. That's a helper. That's a helper. Jesus is back there.
I love the picture that you're showing here because we see what, quote unquote, who I think is Jesus up here on the top of the hill.
In the white.
Well, is that his twin brother over there in the purple robe? Is that his twin?
No, he's got dark hair. That's.
Well, I'm just saying that could be his brother.
And down on the left side in the brown and the pink shirt, that's.
Oh, I see that. Yeah.
Andrew.
Well, there's. There we go. Yeah.
And just down on the right in the red Santa hat. Can you see that?
Oh, I see the Santa.
There's a Santa right there.
Oh my gosh, that is. Where did you find this picture? This is horrible and awesome. And by the way, did you see right in front of Santa? Right in front of Santa is a woman holding a dead baby. What is up with that?
Oh, jeez.
I'm not. Do you see it?
Well, it's waiting for the other miracle. I'm just saying that the manna they walked around. This is
the worst picture I've ever seen.
They walked around in the desert for 40 freaking years and got their manna. They got their food. They got their Arab land. Arable. Arable land.
They're arable. They're Arab land.
So you're saying that we need to kill people through GMOs, and I'm telling you to have a little faith. brother.
Well, absolutely. You know what? I did not realize Santa Claus was at the feeding of the 5,000. I did not know that.
He was.
And now I obviously, yes, he was there. That's where he got fat.
Did I tell you that? Did I tell you we went to Disney? Oh yeah, I told you that. We went to Disneyland.
Yeah, Disneyland. Well, yeah. Obama should sit on one of those noses.
Yeah. So, well, Bill Clinton did. You know, why did I think about that this morning? I thought about the cigar this morning.
Well, there you go. Well,
my.
you people want to understand. You want to understand.
I was thinking about the show, and then I was thinking about Monica Lewinsky, and I did not have sex with that woman, Miss Lewinsky.
I did not have sex with that woman.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what you're saying. You people.
So, anyways, that's our no-show tonight.
Well, I thought that went pretty well. I mean, we got 7 minutes to finish up though. We gotta do 7 minutes of a shtick at this point. So,
dude, we're so done.
Are we done?
No.
All right.
What? Give me a topic. You want to talk about something?
I don't have any more topics. I'm done. I'm actually out.
There's nothing that you know about.
Well, I know some stuff, but I can't get into it right now. Anyway, I just don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Anyway, listen, here's the thing. What is our goal for next week? Let's talk about next week. What are we going to talk about?
Singer Jerry Vale died at 83 years old. Do you know Jerry Vale?
No idea.
Jerry Vale sang. Jerry Vale, the beloved crooner, known for his high tenor voice and romantic songs in the early 50s and 60s, has died. Vale, who been in declining health, was Volare. Oh, right? Volare? You heard that? Used to be a car, a Chrysler.
The Volare. Yeah. Absolutely. I love that car.
His biggest hit was You Don't Know Me, followed by You Don't Know Jack. No, he didn't do Joe. Whatever. Jack.
Hey, you know what? I do have one last topic, and I put this up earlier and we never touched on it.
Go ahead.
I would like to touch my topic. Yeah,
okay.
I know, right?
What, are you trying to be a Miley Cyrus?
So, switch over to me. Can you put this up on the screen?
Sure.
Make sure it's up.
I'm a professional.
Now, can you actually make it a little bit smaller?
No, because you're controlling that. But
I can't do it. Because
it's hidden a little bit. Food stamps is that how it starts? Food stamps.
Yes.
Food stamps to over 46 million people on an annual basis. Meanwhile,
the government provides food stamps to over 46 million people on an annual basis. Meanwhile, the National Park Service, run by the U.S. Department of the Interior, asks us to please do not feed the animals, and their stated reason for that policy being that the animals will only grow dependent on the handouts and they will never learn to take care of themselves.
Oh, dude, you held out the whole freaking show when you had that brilliant point.
I love this point, and I will say this.
Freaking awesome.
We hand out money to millions of people.
What do they say? Teach a man to fish and he'll eat forever.
No.
Give a man a fish and he'll...
No, give a man a fish and he'll eat for a day. Teach a man to fish and he'll eat for his lifetime. And that's pretty much what it is. And this is exactly what that is. We have a country that says we have entities in our government that hand out food or food stamps to 46 million people on an annual basis.
Right.
At the same time, we have a park service that says don't feed the animals because they will become dependent on your food. Are we that dumb?
So you you went from a completely, I'm sorry, I'm just going to offend you. I'm going to hurt your feelings. You went from a completely stupid-ass Arab land topic to something brilliant, all in one show. And I mean brilliant. That's brilliant.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
I'm doing the whole show in my underwear, by the way.
I'm wearing a coat and shorts.
I'm just kidding.
I've got a sport coat and shorts on. So there you go. Oh, and I'm wearing sandals too.
Holy mackerel.
Jesus would love me.
Hey, somebody liked our the comment that please join our shitty show. That's what I said. Leave
that was me.
There.
I think I liked it.
Yeah, Brett Harris is supporting GMOs by saying that we need to kill human beings, and you liked my comment.
I do.
So awesome.
Well, there's two choices. Either find a way to create more food or find a way to kill people. That's what it comes down to.
Trust in Jesus.
Trust in Jesus works, I guess. I don't know.
You know, there's a topic, seriously, that I kind of wanted to talk about, and we're not going to, but it really is disturbing. I wanted to stay positive tonight. I'll stay positive. I won't go there. But I will touch on this because the Christian woman in Sudan, pregnant, 8 months pregnant, already has a 1-year-old child or whatever, is married to a Sudanese man, has been sentenced to death if she doesn't recant her Christianity. You read about that? You didn't read about that.
I did not.
It's sick. And on top of that, before they put her to death, if she doesn't recant, she's got 3 days. She probably has one more day now. She has been sentenced to 1,000 or 100, maybe I don't remember. It's probably 100 lashes. Well, the way that they split you open and lash you, 100 of them practically kill you anyways, because she won't recant her Christianity. She says, look, she goes, my dad left when I was 6 months old, left my mom when I was 6 months old, and my mother raised me as a Christian. So I was never a Muslim. And they said, no, here's the deal. You were always the religion of your father. Well, the reason why they're going to give her 100 lashes is because she had a married relationship to a non-Muslim, man, right?
Right.
If you're a Muslim woman, you're not allowed to have a relationship with a non-Muslim man. Go back to their theory of the child is always the religion of the father.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they have to be Muslim because they'll kill the woman if she's not. So I mean, you can't be the religion of your mother unless she has to be Muslim.
Fair enough.
Anyways, so they're going to kill this 8-month-old pregnant woman because she refuses to renounce her Christianity.
Wait a minute. The pregnant woman is only 8 months old?
8 months pregnant.
Oh, okay. That makes way more sense because I was like, that was way too early.
No, that's just the way I talk. I
understood. I had to bring that up, though. All right. Anyway, listen, I don't think tonight's show was that bad. You said it's a shitty show.
When we play it back, it'll be bad.
No, it will not. Come on. I think we've had it. No, this is great.
I'm sitting over here. I keep looking away because now I went over to CNN and I'm like, let me just find some little topics.
Let me just see what's going on.
Pull out of my ass real quick. I had one earlier today that I didn't really care about. A jet dropped 600 feet in 1 minute because...
Really?
Yeah, in Honolulu, they were taking off from Honolulu as another plane was coming into Honolulu. And the air traffic controller fell asleep or whatever. And so the guy coming up, he had just come up. They're both at 33,000 feet. And they saw each other, and their little bells went off, ding, ding, ding. And they go off like 5 or 6 miles apart or 10 miles apart. And all of a sudden, if they're on the same trajectory, and he dives 600 feet, boom, and then straightens out, which was a harsh maneuver, and everybody, got messed up on the plane. Not messed up, but, out of their seatbelts and stuff on the plane. But they were freaking 2 miles apart this way, not head on, but side to side 2 miles apart, and they still freaked out. Isn't that like 2 freaking miles apart, not head on? Not enough room? Why would you dive?
I would think that's plenty of space, but I mean, really.
Isn't that equivalent to somebody being in an SUV and they tell you, hey, don't overcorrect hard or you're going to roll your... I don't know. What do I know? I've never flown a jet.
Yeah, well, that's true. That's very true. I have not either. So, all right. So, you know what? Are we going to go ahead and wrap this thing up, or are we going to?
Yeah, let's wrap it up. I'm over here looking.
Should we put a bow on this thing and just call it good?
Yeah, we're gonna put
our no show.
Our no show.
Our no show.
Oh, can I do a sponsor? Can I do a sponsor?
Absolutely. Of course, you should. Of course.
All right. This is something that actually the owner of Rock Solid Coffee made this up. Ladies and gentlemen, give me an intro.
Ladies and gentlemen, people of all ages, please pay attention to this next advertisement as it pertains to your life importantly.
You never saw this?
Rock Solid Coffee.
Coffee that day. Oh, such a bonehead. Hey, don't laugh. I bought that Rock Solid Coffee. I kept seeing on the Facebook page, and life was going so good. And then I didn't drink it that day. I didn't make good choices that day. You drink Rock Solid Coffee, and you'll make good choices. I sure didn't. Oh, I wish I had. Oh.
There you go. People need to drink Rock Solid Coffee.
Well, good Lord. I mean, after seeing that commercial, I've realized if I don't have some Rock Solid Coffee tomorrow morning, I could die.
You could end up in prison for so long that you'd become a skeleton like that guy.
Well, yeah, or shoot. Just, I mean, all I could think was I'm going to get raped if I don't drink Rock Solid Coffee.
I made that video up in about half hour, 20 minutes. I got this new program where I can make different videos and stuff. So
I do like that though. I really did. That was fantastic.
I picked out a skeleton and I just pulled everything out of my ass at the last second, obviously. So, anyways, let's turn out the lights.
Ladies and gentlemen,
because this party's over.
Good thing must end. Everybody, turn out the lights. The party's over. And tomorrow starts
the same old
thing again. The same old cuss word again.
Party. That's weird how the bear just moves around like that, huh?
Yeah. Oh, hey, Bear.
You're having fun.
Hi, Bear. Hey.
Most trying. Me from dying. The park is over.
Oh, the end. Lights.
The party's over. What would you do if I just sat here the whole time and just kept playing it and singing?
Now the lights.
Probably leave me, wouldn't you? Don't leave yet, Brett.
Look at the eye on the ass.
I know. So wave at everybody, but Brett, don't go away.
I will not. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.